What's up, guys? So as promised, I am going to do a second video pertaining to pulley dropping. This video is all about the 3800 and W bodies and what you can do with the Buick 3800. I'm specifically going to be using an L67 as my example when you're going to look at doing a pulley drop. So here it is, my dressed up near stock L67, halfway through a header install. That video is coming out soon too, so be on the lookout for that. But let's go over just some basics. What I'm going to talk about here is basically as far as the community is concerned, the basic minimums for being able to do a pulley drop. And with that, what you're going to do is you want to open up the flow a little bit first. And there's a couple things that are fairly well known to be flow restrictions in these cars. The first and biggest one is the U-bend in the exhaust. This is a stock catalytic converter. As you can see here, it has this awful U-bend in the back, which if you look in through here, I mean, it's pretty majorly restrictive. You can see right there, half the pipe's basically blocked off. There are a few ways to do this. I would probably, if you're gonna do no more than this, I would shell out the money to do a downpipe. You can get just this part replaced, but while you're at it, why not replace the converter also? That'll help you a little bit, and you can go with some nicer piping. So that is the first thing I would probably recommend. The second is some sort of tuning software like HP Tuners, which as an advantage will also give you a way to monitor KR, which is something you will have to do if you're going to be messing with boost at all. Now, on my particular car, I do have it tuned already, and I did go with this intake. If you have one of the newer Grand Prix, I don't know that you necessarily need to do that before doing a pulley drop. The 99 is a fairly okay flowing stock airbox anyway, but if you have the style like the 97 has, those are not very good, so that might be something to look at there. The other thing that this car has that I know at least ZZP recommends, but I'm sure other people do too, is going with a 1 or 2 step Kohler spark plug. I only went with 1 step Kohler because this car is too close to stock, I think, to go any colder than that. And it doesn't hurt to drop the thermostat down to a 180 degree thermostat. And if you've got the tuner, you can also make sure that that's all set right for that. But basically, if you get to that point and you have all of those things done, and you're not seeing any knock at all, or at least very, very minimal, you should be able to drop pulley sizes a little bit. Don't go crazy with it though. Like I always say with that, drop the pulley sizes a little bit at a time, because if you overshoot, you can damage your motor. That's the big thing, is make sure you do not have any knock. Make sure that you're not damaging anything. So I could go on forever about theoretical things and what the community says and this, that, and the other. I have a plan for myself. But since that's going to unfold in videos anyway, there's not much point in getting too into that. Plus, I haven't done any of it yet. This is my first real build, I guess, with a 3800. So I'm going to hand it over to someone who does know quite a bit about building and setting up an L67. If you guys will remember, he was on my channel once already talking about the project car situation and how good a Grand Prix is as a project car. So welcome back to the channel again, Terrell Smith.
What's going on? So I'm going to explain the reasons of pulley dropping and what mods was necessary to make that possible. So we're going to use my wonderful engine for example. You know, and a lot of times I get the new guys that message me like, hey T, I just bought my GTP. What size pulley can I run? Or, hey, I want to get 400 wheel because I hit 400 wheel with this. So the basic key is flow. So before you even thinking anything about dropping pulley size, you have to do your exhaust and your headers. And then when you get to that point, you want to start scanning. Every time you get a flow mod, boost drops. And when boost drops, that's why you drop a pulley size to recompensate the boost that you lost. Now in my case, I got a cam, my lower intake manifold's ported, and my heads is ported. And with that, and all the exhaust mods that I have, and also the intercooler core is a restriction too, so that takes away boost as well. Because of that, I lost boost. Now, stock on a 3/8 pulley is usually like around 7 to 8 pounds of boost. This motor produces 12.7 on a 2.5 pulley. Now, everybody can't do that. And the reason I can do that is because of my cam. I have so much duration, I got so much lift, yada, yada, yada. And then, like, the heads has bigger valves and all that. And that's right there is another example why every time you add flow mods, you get the engine to breathe more, it drops boost. And that's why you have to recompensate your boost by dropping pulley sizes. At that point, the boost is more efficient than it is when it's stock, when it's not efficient. So if you're stock and you drop a pulley size and you're like, wow, I see 14, 15 pounds of boost, that is not good boost. That is inefficient boost. When boost drops and then you drop a pulley and bring it back to where it was supposed to be, that's efficient boost. So usually, like on pump gas, from my experience, 10 PSI is the sweet spot on pump gas. 12, 13 pounds is the sweet spot, in my opinion, on E85. So another thing you gotta watch out is your intake air temperatures. The faster you spin this blower, the more heat you're gonna generate. And the more heat you're gonna generate turns the boost into inefficient boost. That's why you need these guys, intercoolers. And which in turns, when you put those on, you drop boost. Then you drop pulley sizes. So the other question you might get, hey bro, what can I do to get a 2.55 pulley or 2.5 or whatever? It all depends on your motor, and it depends on how your motor scans out, on how much boost it puts out, and if it likes it. You always have to scan. Aeroforce, whatever you have, scan to measure your boost to make it efficient boost. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it right back to DOyle. Take it on, my homie.
Okay, Terrell, thank you for being on the channel again. Hopefully that answered a lot of questions right there and gave you guys some more ideas. What's up, guys? Before we finish this video, I am going to include another viewer submission, and let's go ahead and get this one started. This 2001 GTP comes to me from the viewer 303 Aquatics. He got this car for $500, and it has 212,000 miles on it. He said that when he got it, it wasn't running well, but they were able to get the stuff that was wrong with it fixed, and is now up and running really well, and actually a pretty quick car. I love deals like this, and it looks like he came out of this with a great car for a killer deal. So thanks for the submission, 303 Aquatics. And if you guys would like to have your cars submitted, make sure that you drop me some pictures and a little story behind what's going on with it, you know, whatever you've done, to salemdoylesubs@gmail.com, and I will feature some more in future videos. Thank you so much, and we now return you to our previous story. But for now, I am out of here for this video. I've still got a lot more work to do on this car and the other one. So drop me a like on this video if you liked it. Comment and let me know what you thought of this, and if you disagree or agree or have any other ideas on what you should do as far as pulley drops go. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you catch more of these videos as they come out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.